Definition number one. Definition number two is even more brilliant.
Terrorism is a modern barbarism that we call terrorism.
Terrorism is a form of political violence. Aren't you surprised? It is a form of political violence, says George Shultz, Secretary of State of the United States of America. Number three, terrorism is a threat to Western civilization. Number four, terrorism is a menace to Western moral values. Did you notice? Does it tell you anything other than arouse your emotion? This is typical. They don't define terrorism because definitions involve a commitment to analysis, comprehension, and adherence to some norms of consistency. That's the second characteristic of the official literature on terrorism. The third characteristic is that the absence of definition does not prevent officials to be globalistic. We may not define terrorism, but it is a menace to the moral values of Western civilization.
So you can say anything that you call a menace to the moral values. And why the moral values of Western civilization?
It's a menace to good order.
Now you're trying to make a point.
Therefore,
but why Western civilization slash mankind, sometimes mankind?
Our reach
Why not accept that Eastern civilization is also mankind?
You need a global reach
in order to impose Western civilization values on everything. He makes a good point. I wish I remembered his name.
Policies, therefore,
Pakistani.
have to be global. There is no question. Quotations.
This is KGNU.
There is no question about our ability to use force where and when it is needed to counter terrorism.
So we use force to stop political violence.
On a single day,
so force to counter force. Political force to counter force.
Afghanistan and Sudan. Those two countries are 2,300 miles apart. And they were hit by navies belonging to a country roughly 8,000 miles away. The reach is global.